Welcome back, everyone, here on this Wednesday. Seeing those mostly clear skies after we started out with rain and gray skies. We've seen now plenty of sunshine through the afternoon. So let's get a quick check of your first alert headlines. Trick-or-treating tomorrow. We're still looking at treats all around. There might be a flurry or two far to our south and east. We'll talk about that. Our chances are pretty slim. Then we're watching the weekend. Rain chances increasing yet again into early November. And temperature-wise, for the start of November, we're looking pretty good. Still on track for temperatures to be slightly above average. Looking at our satellite and radar, that cloud deck almost completely exiting to the east. Now, before we get too much further into our forecast, I have a treat for you tonight. Not just one, but two Laney's Weather Kids. Please join me in welcoming Everly and Katie. Come on in, girls. All right, give a little wave to the camera. Say hi. All right, so you are, what's your name?
Katie.
Katie, and how old are you?
7.
What's your name? How old are you?
Everly, and I'm 10 years old.
This is so exciting. We've never had two weather kids before, and you guys look fabulous. So tell me about your costumes.
I am Glinda from the new movie Wicked.
Have you seen the movie yet?
No.
I haven't either. And you?
I'm not really wearing my costume. It's at my house, but I'm gonna be Garfield.
Garfield, that is so fun. I don't have a costume picked out at all, so you guys are way more prepared than I am. You both look great. So, what school do you go to? You go to the same school. What school is that?
Lincoln Elementary.
And what grade are you in?
I'm in 2nd.
Everly?
5th.
Okay. And one more question for you. I think this one's maybe easy. What's your favorite kind of weather?
It's pretty hard.
Maybe it's trickier than I thought.
Yeah. Maybe the fall.
You like the fall? Both like fall? Me too. The fall is my favorite. Turning crisper, although today was a little bit chilly, right? Okay, let's talk about the forecast a little bit. So we're quiet now on satellite and radar, but Katie, why don't you help me out here with the current temperature in Fargo? Everly, I'll have you step to the side just a little bit so we can see those numbers. What is our temperature right now in Fargo?
46.
46, perfect, awesome job. And we're pretty sunny again after the cloudy day that we had. And Everly, why don't you help me out? What's the current temperature in Grand Forks?
The current temperature in Grand Forks is 48.
Perfect. Okay, so this is a temperature map across the region. I'm going to step off to the side so we can see better, so you girls can take up more room. I want you guys to maybe point out a city or two just with your hands and tell me what the temperature is. You can take turns if you'd like.
Okay, I'll start. For Jamestown, it's going to be 46. And then Fargo is going to be 46.
Perfect. Katie, want to try? No? Okay, let's head on to what to expect for tonight. Generally pretty quiet, pretty clear, right? We talked about that earlier. But what happens if we head into tomorrow? You guys have school tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah, even though it's the holiday, still got to go to school. This is 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can kind of see behind us here. What can we expect to be moving in, kind of increasing through the day?
Wind and clouds.
Yeah, lots of clouds, and those are going to stick around kind of all day long. It's going to be kind of chilly in the morning too. We saw lots of temperatures in the 20s. Here's now lunchtime. Is there still a lot of clouds out there?
Yeah.
Yeah. And temperature is going to be a little bit cooler than what we even saw for today. Most of us in the 30s and 40s. Trick-or-treat time at least is looking pretty good. So here's another map. This is temperatures tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock, because this is when you said you guys get ready to go trick-or-treating, right? Okay, so I'm going to step aside one more time, and I'll have you guys point out a city or two for temperatures tomorrow if you'd like.
Okay, in Bemidji, right up above Katie, is gonna be 39 degrees.
Pretty chilly, yeah.
And Grand Forks will be 43.
Perfect. Katie, you want to try to point one out?
Sure.
What about Alexandria right there? What's that temperature tomorrow at 5?
It is gonna be 40 degrees.
Perfect. So a little cooler than where we've been the last few days. Okay, and you guys helped me put together this graphic, right? So 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, right behind you there, Everly, what's going to be the temperature?
It is going to be 20 degrees.
Okay, and yeah, pretty cloudy. And then Katie, if you want to take just a little step to the side so we can see that number at 4 o'clock. There you go, right behind you. Take another little step. There you go. What's going to be the temperature at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon?
It is going to be 43 degrees.
Perfect. It's hard with 2 girls up here trying to figure out where we have enough room. And the trick-or-treat forecast looking pretty good too. Well, they're going to grab you with the candy. Temperatures in the 40s and upper 30s. We'll make our way over to the desk now, ladies. You have done a great job. We'll chit-chat with Courtney for a bit. More rain is on the way through the weekend, but it is going to be warm enough to be rain instead of snow, but looking kind of soggy Sunday into Monday. But all in all, Courtney, at least temperatures are looking pretty good for the first week of November.
You know, Everly, I think you should leave this here for summer. I liked how you were pointing at the different temperatures with it. Did you know you were going to do that?
Yeah, actually, I thought it would be kind of cool to do that.
That was really cool.
I need Everly's wand and Katie's tutu, and then I'm ready for tomorrow. That's my costume.
Yeah, let us know. I bet everybody wants to see that at home. And I liked how you guys gave a shout out to Jamestown.
Yeah.
That's where you guys came from today, right? So cool. Well, you guys did
job.
awesome. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
we care about. Perfect.
Great. Thanks, guys. You did awesome.
Thanks.
Up next, how a Minnesota program is helping inmates learn skills, find hope, and stay out of trouble.